The Xbox 360, it feels like it was just released yesterday, but more than 19 years have passed since it came into our lives. Microsoft's second console was a game changer, bringing us countless unforgettable games that we'll always remember. Today, we're paying tribute to this incredible machine by talking about its 20 best games. Well, maybe a few more, since in some cases we've grouped together multiple games from the same series to avoid them monopolizing the list. Some franchises just don't have a bad game. And who knows, you might discover that the Xbox 360 had a much wider variety than you remember. Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2.
Hey! Come back! Come back! Come back! Oh, he ain't coming back.
That chopper looks like he's heading to the evac center at the mall.
Gotta agree. Let's follow them to the mall.
Zombies, 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 and more zombies. Left 4 Dead and its sequel are some of the best and most frantic co-op shooters out there. A variety of weapons, special infected, and tons of maps are the ingredients of the first game, and these only got bigger and better with its powerful sequel. They were a hit on PC and consoles, with Valve choosing to release it exclusively on Xbox and not PS3, despite rumors that it would. What a powerhouse pair of games. Where's the third one, Valve? Crackdown. Action-packed in a sandbox world, what a glorious mix. Crackdown is a must-have for any Xbox 360 owner, especially if you love going wild. Guns, cars, explosions, buildings to climb, and tons of content make it one of the most memorable open-world games that graced Microsoft's console. Project Gotham Racing 3 and 4. I couldn't leave out the realistic racing of Project Gotham on this list. With 2 stellar entries on the same console, the Xbox had no fear of Gran Turismo, whether in gameplay or graphics. The fourth and unfortunately last game in the series was a graphical showcase that highlighted the technical power of our beloved 360, perfect for motor enthusiasts. Its kudo system was a marvel. Dead or Alive 4.
Get ready, fight!
I know what you're thinking, Dead or Alive has an interesting reputation, but I promise you, as a fighting game series, it's top-notch.
Get ready, fight!
The fourth installment looks stunning and is a worthy rival to Tekken, the king of 3D fighting games. Plus, you can choose a Spartan from Halo to brawl with Imagine pulling off a grab on a Space Marine that weighs several hundred pounds. The Dead or Alive characters are seriously strong. Blue Dragon.
What are these?
Swallow the spheres.
Hey, did you hear that?
I sure did.
There's a voice in my head.
Who are you? Where are you? Come out!
Do not be afraid. I'm a friend.
A friend?
Can we trust it?
Well then, show yourself!
Something's coming!
A JRPG with a big name behind it, Akira Toriyama, the father of Dragon Ball, worked on this Xbox 360 exclusive with a classic feel. Released in the mid-2000s, it was a turn-based RPG with a lighthearted and accessible vibe, created in collaboration with the creator of Final Fantasy. Ace Combat 6 Fires of Liberation.
They took out King's Bridge! Enforcement, stay alert.
Ghost Tide, Garuda 1 Talisman, and Garuda 2 Shamrock. We are currently in a state of emergency. Our nation is under attack by unknown forces. Do whatever you can to fend off the invasion.
Garuda 2, roger that. Garuda 1, you call the shots.
Namco also joined in on creating Xbox 360 exclusives, reserving its aerial combat series for Microsoft's console. Ace Combat 6 not only offers a campaign in the style of its predecessors, but was also the first game in the series to feature online combat. For the first time ever, you could go pew pew and take down your friends without being in the same house. Fable 2 and Fable 3.
And so our story begins. The kingdom is on the verge of revolution. But who will be the hero to lead the rebellion? Of course, the prince. It is time you saw what your kingdom is truly like.
It's not all about Japanese RPGs right now. We're missing the Fable series a bit, but back in the 360 era, Lionhead Studios was hard at work on it. This RPG was as ambitious as they come, with a well-crafted world, tons of content, and a unique personality. Oh, and you could have a dog in the second game. What's not to love? A small honorable mention to the third game, which was good too, but stumbled quite a bit with its controversial ending. What awaits us in the next game of the series after 4 long years of patience since its announcement? I'm eager to see this return. Prey 2006.
The world is full of stories, and from time to time, they permit themselves to be told.
Hey, Tommy!
What are you looking at? Real tough guy. Can't even tell her you love her. I gotta get off this damn reservation. If she'd just come with me, it'd all be different. It'd all be... Listen to yourself. Who do you think you're kidding?
Tommy, get your ass out here.
This shooter is underrated, now not to be confused with Arcane's game. The original Prey was up against Doom 3 and Half-Life 2 in terms of graphics and technology. You play as a Native American abducted by dangerous aliens. And you'll have to rely on your spiritual powers and sci-fi weapons to take them down. This game is so original, it even plays with gravity and portals to bring you varied levels and situations. Unfortunately, it only released on Xbox 360 for consoles, and we missed out on a sequel that could have expanded its universe and let us take on the role of a space mercenary. Beautiful Katamari. If you don't know Katamari, you might be thinking, what is this weird game? Well, let me tell you about this quirky series from Bandai Namco. Katamari is a ridiculously fun game where you have to roll a ball that absorbs things, making it bigger and bigger and bigger. It's super addictive, and its 4th installment was going to be released on PS3 until Bandai Namco decided to cancel that version and make Beautiful Katamari an Xbox 360 exclusive. If it wasn't on your radar, I highly recommend checking it out. Dead Rising.
What are you thinking? Get off!
I'm saving you, baby! Wait for me, sweetie! Let go!
handful of survivors, a shopping mall, and hundreds of zombies, these are the ingredients of this video game version of Dawn of the Dead. Dead Rising was a real treat from Capcom that mixed tension with the most absurd weapons in the universe. Rescue survivors, take photos of the undead, and have fun using everything from guns and rifles to a lawnmower or Mega Man toys in your favor. What a bloody, hilarious mess, the start of a series that has given us many joys in absurd situations. Forza Horizon. If you love cars but want something lighter than Forza Motorsport, the Horizon series got its start on the Xbox 360, and what a debut it was. So much style, amazing cars, varied tracks, and stunning graphics. The Playground Games exclusive is an absolute blast and has aged like fine wine. In 2024, revisiting Horizon has a special flavor that still amazes me. What a way to start a franchise. Viva Piñata.
It's party time!
Viva Piñata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Don't be enjoying them. Viva Piñata, filled with fun.
Filled with fun!
Viva Piñata, don't be enjoying them.
Welcome to picturesque Piñata Island. In its many gardens, all manner of piñatas live, dance, and dream that one day they will be chosen to entertain at a party as only piñatas can. Well, most piñatas, that is.
Oh, fudge! Shake it, shake it, shake it like a party animal. Break it, break it, break it like a party animal. Shake it, shake it, shake it like a party animal. Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. Viva Piñata, filled with fun. Filled with fun! Viva Piñata, don't be enjoying them. Viva Piñata, filled with fun.
Don't underestimate this gem from Rare just because of its aesthetic. Look at it, it's a cute game. In this underrated life simulation, strategy and management game, you'll be tasked with managing a garden on Piñata Island, where you'll cultivate, well, piñatas, of course. It's a colorful, charming game with depth, but it's also accessible for younger players. Tales of Vesperia. Technically, it was also released on PS3, but that version stayed in Japan. Here, if you wanted to play Vesperia, it had to be on Xbox 360, and what a treat it was for console users. It might not have the fame of Lost Odyssey or Ni no Kuni, but it's one of the best JRPGs of the generation, with a fantastic story, well-developed characters, and fun combat. It's a great game that deserves its place on this list. Forza Motorsport 2, 3, and 4. What an amazing lineup of racing simulators Microsoft's console had. Gorgeous graphics, tight gameplay, loads of content. They had everything needed to succeed. Just having one game like this per generation is like winning the lottery, but Forza Motorsport gave us 3 installments for fans of technical driving. What a gift. There's nothing like stepping on the gas. Alan Wake. The most famous writer in video games took almost a decade to reach other consoles, but he made his home on the 360 from day one. Armed with a flashlight and a gun, light is not only a refuge for him, it's a weapon to fight off the shadows that chase him. It's an adventure with touches of Stephen King and plenty of action, and it even had a sequel that landed among the best games of 2023. What can I say? An absolute masterpiece. The Witcher 2: Assassins of Kings.
Zoltan. Dandelion, my informer.
Just great.
What's the plan? We improvise. No killing. We'll take care of this, Triss.
Before the incredible Witcher 3, Geralt of Rivia already brought us a fantastic game that only arrived on Xbox, The Witcher 2: Assassins of Kings. It still holds up beautifully even in 2024. Just look at how gorgeous it is.
No what?
No passage. Give vodka, you passage.
Do I look like an innkeeper to you?
No vodka, no passage.
With heavy inspiration from Polish history and Slavic fantasy, it's an outstanding RPG. Even if you've already played The Witcher 3, if you haven't enjoyed this amazing RPG, I highly recommend going back because it's well worth it. Ninja Gaiden 2.
To come to the underworld of your own free will.
Ironic? I don't care what you call it. Stay out of my way.
Such a fool. I'm not going to let a perfectly good chance or revenge slip through my fingers. The time has come to settle scores.
Without wanting to overshadow the Sigma version, the standard Ninja Gaiden 2 is an incredible and absolutely brutal exclusive. Tons of enemies, gore everywhere, and a fiendishly difficult challenge make this hack and slash an experience that's painful and incredible in equal measure only for the most patient players. I promise you, Ryu Hayabusa's title won't show you any mercy. Gears of War Trilogy. You can't talk about the Xbox 360 without mentioning the first 3 Gears of War games. The Epic Games trilogy dominated third-person shooters and changed the genre forever, while also delivering memorable characters, a powerful story, and moments that many gamers will remember forever, plus mountains and mountains of pure gore. And that's without even mentioning the online mode. The hours and hours we all spent on Gears multiplayer with friends are irreplaceable, and you could say they helped popularize online gaming on consoles.
Come on!
Lost Odyssey. In its early days, Microsoft made a big push for JRPGs, and that gave us one of the best titles of the generation. Created by the father of Final Fantasy himself, Lost Odyssey is for many more Final Fantasy than Final Fantasy XIII. And with a soundtrack by none other than Uematsu, what a combo. Here you control a group of immortals who've been wandering the world for over 1,000 years, and believe me when I say the story is so good it'll make you cry. This is one of those games that stabs you in the heart and then twists the knife. Lost Odyssey has everything a fan of classic JRPGs could want. Turn-based combat, tons of cinematics, charismatic characters with deep development, and plenty of drama. It's a masterpiece, and that's why it deserves to be ranked so high on this list. I'm getting emotional just talking about it. Halo 3 and Halo Reach.
Yeah, you're not.
Crazy fool. Why do you always jump? One of these days, you're gonna land on something as stubborn as you are. And I don't do bits and pieces. Where is she, Chief? Where's Cortana?
Don't make a girl a promise if you know you can't keep it.
She stayed behind.
Corporal, make it quick.
Sorry, sir. Your armor's still in partial lockdown. Look up here, sir. Okay.
It's impossible to choose between the two. There's no way to talk about Xbox without mentioning Halo. And here we got two incredible games, Halo 3 and Halo Reach, some of the best shooters in history. These adventures of Master Chief and the Spartans were only available on the Xbox 360. Halo 3 was a perfect conclusion to the Bungie trilogy and gave us unforgettable multiplayer moments thanks to its incredible map editor. Forge was amazing. Meanwhile, Halo Reach is a masterclass in how to make a prequel. What more can be said? Absolutely essential. And with that, I wrap up this video. As you can see, the Xbox 360 was a console full of amazing games spanning all kinds of genres: shooters, fighting games, RPGs, racing. Microsoft's second console is exciting just because of how good it was, and today, thanks to backward compatibility, we can still celebrate its legacy. Anyways, that was all for this video. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.